everybody, it's Dave. I'm back. Yeah, got the camo pants on today as usual. How y'all doing, everybody? It's Dave TV, brought to you by the Realm Network. Oh, there's the camera. Look into the camera, boy. The Realm Network. All right, folks. How you doing? It's the 20th of January, 2015. And there we go. There we go. Let's move some boxes around on the machine here. Okay, let's see. Oh, dear. I'm all disorganized. Anyway, whoa, let's look at this. Can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah, okay. Anyway, this camera doesn't have a focus on it, but I think you can see that. CBS launches WNEW January 22nd, 2012. 3 years ago, almost to the day, CBS launched WNEW. The all news are there on 99.1, okay? And in that period, we've had 3 years go by. 3 years go by, and WNEW still in a major ratings thing, weekly ratings thing, with a major demographic, has not ever gotten above 20th place in the ratings, okay? Still hasn't done that. It's been 3 years, and they still haven't been able to significantly, in any form or fashion, break into that top 20. Now, somebody from NEW will probably call me and say, you know, Dave, Polish women who live in Adelphia, Maryland, we're now 17th. Yeah, okay, fine. But anyhow, you know, if you look at the main numbers, you know, they've maybe been 21st, 22nd in the latest ratings. They still, in the Washington market, haven't been able to get above 20th place. And I've been talking to a bunch of people and brainstorming, and I have done this stupid sermon so many times. Not a sermon, just a thought. I've done this so many times. I'm tired of it. You know, how to fix WNEW. You say, okay, better website. They need a better signal in the western suburbs. They need to get they need to buy WFRE and put WNEW on 99.9. In addition to 99.1, they need to, you know, they need to have a better marketing campaign. They need to put, you know, sell the personalities, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And we've said that. And you know, some of it they've done, most of it they haven't done. It's just the same old, same old. TOP trucks along. Now, TOP isn't always number one every book, but, you know, they're still trucking along, still making the money. You know, Jim Farley's on retirement. He's down in Florida advising them, and Lori Cantillo is taking over, and everything's trucking along with TOP. They're sounding youthful. They sound conversational, and the ratings are pretty good. I expect very good. So what does WNEW do? Well, I've been chatting around with some friends in the biz, and we came up upon a brilliant idea. Here's what WNEW must do. Jack Diamond. They must hire Jack Diamond. Now, Jack Diamond is having surgery today, abdominal surgery. You know, right here, his intestine there has developed a diverticula, and they're going to surgically repair that. So he'll be feeling better. But anyway, if Jack pulls through, and I'm sure he will, but you never know. If Jack pulls through, they ought to go to Jack and say, Jack, come on over to CBS, WNEW, and do a morning zoo-type show, but with a news bent. No music, you know, none of that sloppy AC music that he played in his show back at RQX. Come on over, and we'll do, you know, We'll have Lisa Baden on. We'll have a female host of your approval, obviously. We'll have some of our anchor people on in the mornings. We'll have our reporters and a give and take, and we have fun with this. And we have top of the hour news. We have lots of traffic, lots of weather, bottom of the hour news, sports, but we'll have a whole interplay, and like from 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. to 9. It'll be like a kind of a zoo-y show, okay? An all-news zoo. And you might even want to do that in the afternoons. Bill Rakoff is coming back to NEW. He was there at the launch 3 years ago. Then he had to go to Pittsburgh and deal with some stuff, and he was on the air at KDKA AM there for a while. Now he's coming back, so he and Stacey Lynn are going to be doing afternoons. Maybe you could do something like that in the afternoons, but treat it like almost a music station, but you know, it's a newser. with a music-y kind of programming bent, although you're not playing music, you're doing news, but make it fun and engaging to the listener. Something like that. They really need to shake it up and be something. Don't do what TOP's doing. Do something different. You know, they've got some sports on the station now with the Wizards. You know, don't do the infomercials. But you can do stuff. Maybe even get David Byrd over there to do some stuff, you know, now that he's not on TOP. But you get some personalities. You get a morning show that people will actively really want to tune in. And Jack had a big audience there at RQX Mix 107.3. Now, they were a lot of older women, obviously, but he still has that cachet here in the market. You know, Jack can't really work anywhere else. He's been in Chicago, he's been in San Diego, he's been in Miami ever since he got dumped by WRQX back in the spring of 2013. And he needs to be back in this market because this is his market. And I don't know where else Jack goes. If Wash doesn't want him to do a more music show, you know, they've got Lou, and Lou's doing great. I don't see him going to I Hate Media. I really think that's what they ought to do. They really need to hire Jack Diamond for the morning show there and build a Zooey-type fun show around news with Jack Diamond. Jack, when he was working at RQX, he even said many times he liked to do news or news talk. And he did some fill-in work at WABC in New York, over there at WMAL. So this would be the perfect thing. And he's probably going to work cheap now because he's kind of desperate. He hasn't really had a steady job in a while. You know, maybe you can build something into his contract about his ratings and what he gets paid, and then you promote the hell out of it. I think that's the way to go. Now, yeah, you want to add a west of the market signal. If you can add 99.9 or some other signal out there, that'd be great. Maybe Dan Snyder will sell his stations and you can use 94.3 or something like that, but you need to somehow get a better signal to those western suburbs, okay? You need to do that. And the website, again, that CBS template doesn't work. Now, will CBS do this? I kind of doubt it. You know why? First off, the CBS corporate culture and radio, they just don't want to rock the boat. Michael Hughes told me this years ago when he was at CBS here in Washington. We don't program for listeners, we program for advertisers. And so you do that kind of thing. You want a format that advertisers can understand. And you want either a cookie cutter all news or a cookie cutter news talk. You don't want to take an all news format and kind of vary it and do something that might actually get you some decent ratings. You don't want to do that. You want to keep and people like Robert Sanchez, they want to just keep, you know, just sit there and don't rock the boat. I got to keep my job. If I advocate this and it doesn't work, I'm going to lose my job. I need to save my job. I need to be a yes man. That's how CBS radio works. And Dan Mason, you know better than that. You know better. So anyhow, again, and if they do this, I want a consultancy check. I want a big fat consultancy check from CBS. You know, in the triple digits. $500 or triple digits, $5, 5.00, triple digits. Anyway, I went $1 billion. I do think, you know, CBS, it's 3 years now, 30th anniversary, going on the 4th year. You still haven't cracked that top 20. You need to do something. I'd hate to see them pull the format and just go to oldies. Now, I also realize CBS is making that big move from Lanham to Washington, which still hasn't happened yet, and they're still going to be doing that this spring and late winter, and there's a whole lot of moving and stuff. So maybe this, again, may not be the best time to do something like this, but, you know, why not? I really think the stars are aligning, and they really need to hire Jack Diamond and do a zoo-type morning show at WNEW. And break the rules and do something that differentiates themselves significantly from WTOP. That might just be the ticket. All right, folks, there we go. Thanks for watching Dave TV for this 20th of January 2015. And don't forget, the Realm Network is a proud sponsor of DCR TV's Dave TV. Check them out. You got a whole bunch of cool people. Buzz Burbank, Kirk McEwen, and a whole bunch. Just check them out. You know, you go to DCR TV's front page and look at the top of the right column, and there's a whole list of their shows, the Realm Network. All right, thanks for watching. Book 'em, Dano.